Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you're new, make sure that you subscribe. That way you'll never miss out on another full moon or new moon video again. Turn on your notifications also so you get notified every time I upload a video. But today, I have cat hair and dog hair all over my face. But today we're going to be talking about this new moon that we're having in the sign of Cancer on July 5th. Now, this is the day after July 4th, which is Independence Day, if you're, where I am. And this is a very powerful time when it comes to everything that has to do with domestic, family, our inside, like what's inside the shell, okay? And I'm going to show you guys 4 ways to harness this new moon in your favor and to make this new moon energy work in your favor, because we can do that every single new moon and full moon. We can make these energies work in our favor, and I've seen how it works. I've seen a lot of how it works, okay? And I truly believe in that it works, and that's why I do my research and I try to present with you a few rituals and spells and things you can do around these times, so you don't want to miss out. But before we get started into the video, I do want to let you guys know that I do have a Patreon, and on Patreon I share a lot of things that I can't really say on YouTube. There's a lot of like censorship, and there's a lot of things that you can't really say or talk about on YouTube anymore. So those things are over on Patreon. A lot of you guys have joined, and I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that you guys are enjoying your time over there, and I'm having a lot of fun with you guys over there too. I also have a book that I wrote on Amazon. It's 30 Ways to Manifest Tried and Tested Results I've seen. That's why I wrote the book, and that's linked down below. And also my Etsy shop. I have a bunch of new items on my Etsy shop, and I'm very excited for you guys because you guys have been supporting my shop, and you guys are loving the products, and I love that. I've seen from your reviews, you guys are really, really liking it and loving it, and the results are mind-blowing to me. They're mind-blowing, but they're not mind-blowing, because I know these herbs and oils and like magic works. Magic is there. It's just we need to harness it. And the more that I can teach you guys, and the more that I can help you guys harness your own magic, that is my whole entire goal of this whole entire channel and all the videos I do, is to teach you guys you don't need anybody else. You can do all these things yourself. But today we're going to be talking about this new moon we're having and how to harness that energy into our favor. And let's get into it. The first way I want to teach you guys how to make this new moon work in your favor is by using bay leaves. Now, the corresponding words and emotion that has to do with this new moon that we're having is I feel. So you're going to need a fire-safe dish. I always have my abalone shell. You're going to need a Sharpie marker, and you're going to need bay leaves. If you guys want these Indian bay leaves, you can get them at my shop. They come straight to you from my altar. Now what you're going to do is you're going to write the word I feel. And you're going to write what it is that you want to feel. Okay? I feel happy. I feel relieved because of this. I feel happy because of this. I feel relieved because this was taken care of. I feel relieved because this bill was paid. I feel peace because this issue in my life was resolved, right? I feel. And then you're going to burn this. By the way, I do sell abalone shells on my shop if you guys are interested. They're beautiful. I only have a few left. But you're going to go ahead and burn that. I feel, and whatever it is that you feel, okay? And these bay leaves burn so beautifully, right? And again, I always say, if your bay leaf does not burn all the way through, there's a block. So you burn it again. And you remove that block. Look, clean, nice, beautiful burn. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is pearls. If you guys have pearl jewelry or pearls, bring it out around this new moon time. These are very powerful, and working with them is really powerful. Wear it or take a bath with it. Put it out in the moonlight, but also understand that in a new moon you're never gonna see the moon. It's a dark moon. You're not gonna see it. It's there, but you're not gonna see it. But you want to put your pearls out. Pearls are very powerful. They help you to overcome challenges. They help you to remove obstacles in your path. Pearls are very powerful for those kinds of things. So that's why I wanted to tell you guys, if you have pearls, bring them out. Put them in a plate. Or if you have pearl jewelry, let the moon, let it soak in the moon. The third thing I want to teach you guys is to use a silver plate. You see this plate right here? It's silver. And this is something I actually got from the thrift store. It was like 75 cents. It's pure silver. It's beautiful. Like, look, like it's, I don't know if you guys can see underneath. There's like a design underneath. You won't be able to see it, but it's a silver plate. So whatever you work with, whatever deity or god or goddess you work with, or even to your higher self, even just to the moon, offer something: fruit, flowers, pearls, your pearl jewelry, even your bay leaves that you write, I feel this, I feel that, and you put it in the plate and you put it overnight and you burn it the next day. Because moon energy is good for 3 days before, on the day of, and 3 days after the moon. So you can do that, but use a pure silver plate to give your offerings in around this new moon time. And it will help to open your roads. It will help you to understand yourself better, to understand your situations better. It will also help to open roads where you find resolutions and solutions to your situations better. If you have silver jewelry, bring those out, wear those, clean those. Silver is a very powerful thing around this new moon as well. Now, the fourth thing I want to talk about is bitterness, okay? What in your life, this is like probably something you might want to journal about or reflect on or talk to somebody about, like a professional or a family member or somebody close to you. What is something that you are harnessing within yourself that you are becoming bitter of? Okay, so I always like to give an example. So for me, there's two things that come in mind. One is men who don't take care of their responsibilities, like my father, right? I'm very open with, and I'm probably more open on Patreon if you guys want to hear more about that on Patreon. But fathers who don't take care of their responsibilities, like mine, I get bitter, and it's really weird around certain moon phases, around certain times of the year, around certain moments. I'll feel that bitterness. Now, what I need to do is understand, okay, this is making me feel right now bitter and angry and upset, but this happened years and years and years ago. But the emotion still stays there, and that's what's called a trigger. A trigger takes you back to that moment. So for me, it's like just fathers who don't take care of their children. And also another thing is mothers who just abandon their children. I have 4 animals, and I would never ever abandon them. I would give my life for my 4 animals. And also, like, if I see an animal outside on the street or something, I'll put food and water out for them. Like, I can't do that. I can't even see an animal hungry or in distress. I can't do that. And so I see some of these mothers who just kind of like abandon their children. And I think another thing is I learned from my mother unconditional love, like unconditional love. And, I've pissed my mom off a lot, but she's always shown me unconditional love. She's always there for me no matter what. And she has cultivated a group of children who call her mother. like who call her mom and who go to her when they're in distress and everything like that. She will never ever turn them away. Like, I've seen how she's grown as a person too. So what makes me bitter is that if my mother can show unconditional love to even those children who hurt her, makes me bitter to see other women or anybody just throw their children out on the street, or just like abandon them, or stop talking to them, or just stop caring. Just, I can't see that. I like, if one of my animals bit me, I got scars all over my hands from my cats biting me. But an hour or two later, I will just be like, we don't do that. We're a family. And I will hug them and they'll hug me. Like, if there's a bond like that between a human and an animal, why is it that a bond between human and human can't be like that? Especially mother-son, mother-daughter, father-daughter, father-son, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that makes me really bitter. So around this time, it's a lot of that's going to come up. It's going to bubble to the surface. Is what makes you bitter? Why does it make you bitter? And what can you do about that? How can you heal from that? How can you move forward with that, bitterness that you harness? And leave me a comment down below. What are you bitter about? It's something to talk about. It's something like, it's nothing to be ashamed of what you're bitter about. Everybody's bitter about something different. Like if you were cheated on, or if somebody left you and you weren't ready for them to leave you, somebody left your life, or somebody betrayed you or something like that, and you just didn't see it coming or something like that, you become bitter about those things, right? So this is a time where that is going to bubble up to the surface if you still harness emotions and feelings about that, and if you're still bitter about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is going to be an emotional moon. Cancer moon is always emotional, but that's okay, because it doesn't mean it's going to make you weak. It means it's helping you see it, and it's helping you move forward and in a healthy way, and helping you grasp it, and helping you have power over it, instead of that bitterness having power over you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on all my other platforms: Patreon, my Etsy shop, my book that I have on Amazon, which will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys there. Bye.